Hello and welcome to the Sweaty and the Farmer and the news. We bring you the information of the gamer nation. Yes. Information of the gamer nation. Information of the gaming nation. I'm gonna sing it. This is our weekly show where we discuss some of the most important news in the gaming world. I am the long-name gamer as the Sweaty.
And I am Lucho the farmer. Thanks for coming together this week to talk about some relevant news.
Some relevant news. Man, my computer is louder today. I don't know why. It's because it's hot outside, so we need more ventilation. Anyways, in the docket we have free games of release date of Cyberpunk 2077. The standalone Red Dead Online is available now. And finally, Destiny now has a Dungeons & Dragons style campaign. So, you're gonna get free games the day of Cyberpunk 2077 launch in Epic. Man, Epic gives free games. Like I have actually started to accumulate games in Epic just by getting notifications when they are offering free games, and the games that I actually find interesting I get. And I have purchased one game in the Epic store.
In the Epic Store, yeah. I mean, that is just a strategy to get more customers to use their platform.
Yeah, which I really like. But yeah, so I purchased one game on the Epic Store, and then I have a bunch of free games. Like I have Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2 and a couple of indie games, super nice, super cool indie games for free that they offer. Every time they have like a launch or I think every month they rotate free games or something like that. I don't recall.
Yeah, I think they have like a monthly program thingy to give away games.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it.
I agree. It's a really cool thing. It is. I mean, like it or not, it is just a strategy to get more people to use their platform. But
yeah, super cool.
It's all fine and good.
Yeah. So on the day of Cyberpunk 2077 release, which for us is 9th of December at 7 p.m.
Oh, really? Is it that close?
Yeah, it was already announced, all the global times.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Well, I will be excited if I get the problem is like I need that extra RAM to be able to run it. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to play it on launch date.
Joe will be able to run it just fine.
I don't know. Like the requirement is 12 gigabytes of RAM, and my computer realistically with everything that I run on it, it has like 10. It has like 8 free.
Shut up. Free. It's gonna be fine.
Should I try to run it in launch date?
Yeah, of course you should.
The other thing is like it's my birthday, so I don't know if I'm gonna be in front of the computer that day.
I mean, you should, if you can, you should stream on launch.
Yeah, I should have streamed the launch of Cyberpunk. The other thing is like I have to test it how it runs. Anyways, I will.
Doesn't matter. Just do it.
All right. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pre-download it.
You know that streaming launches is really good for your Twitch.
Yeah. I know. I don't know if I can download it right now. I have to wait till Monday. Some of the PlayStation installations are already.
Yeah, they probably have like a pre-download thing. I would guess so.
Yeah. I think I haven't checked my Steam, but I know since Friday you've been able to download it in PlayStation and Xbox.
I would assume that it's the same because again, a lot of people and streamers and they don't want PC streamers not to be able to stream as soon as the launch hits.
Yeah.
So
the other thing is like they warn a lot of streamers of not leak it because apparently some streamers has like early copies of stuff of early access to the Cyberpunk game. So they warn streamers not to leak it. But anyways, which games are we gonna get that day? Pillars of Eternity? Man, that's a really good game. It's a really good game.
I've heard that it's a pretty good game.
It's a really good RPG game. It's very Baldur's Gate-esque.
Yeah.
Like turn-based kind of, but it's an excellent game. I know that he has won, like, he has very positive reviews and what is the other thing that I was thinking about? He had very positive reviews and he has won a couple of awards. So it's a very good game. Very good. So I will recommend you that even if you're not gonna pick up Cyberpunk 2077, to get into your Epic Store account and pick up Pillars of Eternity is a great game. 100% recommend.
It is. I don't know if 100%, but it is a game with great reviews.
Yes.
And if you're into RPGs, and like very classical RPGs.
Yeah, turn-based RPGs.
This game reminds me a lot of. Do you remember? There is an old game. It's like Dungeon Heroes, and you'll control a team similar to this.
Yeah. Yes.
Give me the name of the game that I'm thinking.
I don't remember the name.
But you know what game I'm thinking about?
Yes, I know which game are you thinking about.
Okay, it reminds me of that game, but it is completely useless that I can not remember the name. Dude, it's gonna kill me.
It is gonna kill you, my friend.
It's gonna kill me not to not remember.
Absolutely gonna kill you not to know the game that we're talking about. But yeah,
I'm gonna. My head is gonna explode.
All right, rest in peace, Lucho.
Yeah. Press F.
And the other game. F
in chat.
And the other game is Tyranny. So it seems like to be same style as Pillars of Eternity, like or like view. What is the name of this view, man? We're bad at names today, chat. We're bad at names today, people.
Isometric view.
Isometric, thank you. So they're both isometric RPGs, and it looks very cool too. Like, it looks very pretty.
It looks very I haven't heard of this one, but it looks very nice.
It has positive reviews, at least here in PC Gamer, and apparently that you are the bad guy or something like that.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I liked it.
Apparently that's the idea. Let's check this. Check it out. Good to be bad, like the volcano. Tyranny's premise is destructive as it is empowering. One kingdom standing alone against supreme overlord Kyros and her empire. But it's not just their armies they have to fear. Magical contracts known as Addict ravage the kingdom, raising entire cities and poisoning vast prairies. The instruments of that destruction are the Fate Binders, government agency who act as judge with jury and executioner while proclaiming Kyros edicts and condemning entire civilizations to ruin. They're as ruthless as they're intelligent, as you play as one. You're one of these bad dudes.
That sounds pretty cool.
Nice.
I like that idea.
Nice. It looks pretty cool. Like the premise looks pretty cool. I would like to check it out. And then reading about it. But yeah, it's great. I like, and on top of that, like CD Projekt Red is like giving discount. If you go to GOG, to Good Old Games, which is the store, the actual Cyberpunk game, because of the delays, is very heavily. It has a discount on top of it, so you can pick it up before launch date. And well, it's one of the most hype games of this year. I would dare to say. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, I wouldn't recommend to get it before the reviews are out, but yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm gonna play it. I'm hyped for it. See, I like this type of RPGs. I have a lot of confidence on CD Projekt Red. As a company, I've loved the Witcher 3 franchise, so I'm gonna be checking that stuff out. But remember, even if you're not getting Cyberpunk 2077, you can still go do a Epic account if you don't have any. And pick up this amazing free games that they're gonna give away.
Yeah.
All right. On our next news, the standalone Red Dead Online is available now. So why do I bring this news here? It's because I have a question for Lucho. And what do you think about online modes, which are born from these amazing open world exploration games like Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead? What do you think that is it good or bad, or what is your opinion of them taking the online aspect and putting it in just standalone?
I mean, if they have content for that, sure.
Yeah, but they're selling, like, usually as how it works. Me, I own Grand Theft Auto 5, right? So I do have access to Grand Theft Auto Online, right? So if you own Red Dead Online, if you own Red Dead 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, you had access to Red Dead Online, right? And now they're separating and they're selling it for $5 for now, but they say they're probably gonna go up to $20.
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with it? Separated?
Yeah.
I'm okay with it as long as they maintain the thing that if you buy the actual game, you will get the access to the online version, right? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, it's only fair.
But I mean, what is fair?
It's fair that they
No, I mean,
because it's part of the game.
Not necessarily. You can make an argument that maintaining servers and that kind of stuff it is a cost that they incur into that has to be covered by something.
Yeah, I agree to that. They have the cost.
Like if it is like $5, $10, sure, that's fine.
For the online only version, and it's
it depends on the price. If it starts getting into like the $30 price range, then no, because that's half of a full game, half price.
Yeah. They say that for now it's $5.
Then it becomes finicky, but like something around $10, I think is fine.
Yeah, they say that for now it's $5, but in the future will be $20. So
yeah, I mean. I mean, probably like the base game, they don't do much maintenance in it. But if they're gonna maintain like an full online game,
yeah,
they probably need to pay a team to maintain the game, maintain the code. They need to pay for the servers.
Like a proper online.
Yeah,
a proper online. Well, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense that they do this kind of I don't know. I'm fine. I insist. I'm fine with it that if you buy the actual game, you get access to this, and if it's a reasonable price, because if it's a reasonable price, it's fine for the people who actually wanna. I don't know. If I have a friend who bought Red Dead Online quite a long time ago, and he's into the online part of it, and I wanted him to jump in and play with me, without buying the full retail $60 game. That I think by now Red Dead Online is already discounted, but I'm not sure. It's kind of recent.
Doesn't matter if it is or not discounted. It's still a $60 game.
Yeah, and if they have the option of just buying $5 or $10, you get to play with the game. Even if the context of the story is not there, that's not the important thing in this kind of online offerings from these single player games.
That's probably not the point.
Yeah,
I'm fine with some price on it.
You're fine with it? Cool.
Yeah,
that was my question. What other and then my next thing is what other game basically single player game will you be interested to see a online offering
of a single player game? No.
Yeah. Think any Assassin's Creed will be interesting in having an online offering?
Okay, that's different. Like, no, like if it is a single player game, no, then I don't care about online mode, because probably a game was not designed for online multiplayer shenanigans.
Hmm.
So no. So what's the point then?
Fair enough.
If you're gonna give me like a full online multiplayer experience in a given franchise, that's different.
All right. Yeah, because the thing here is that these online offerings are built to be online. Well, of course, with the assets and the world of the single player game.
Okay, but if that is the case, then that means that the developers put development time on it.
Yes, of course.
And if that is the case, they shouldn't be giving it for free.
Yeah, the only. Yeah, I'm not talking about price. I'm talking about what franchise we would like to see.
No. But like, I'm just going back to your question that if you own the base game, should you get the online thing? It depends. Like, if the developers put time into it, should it be free? No, because work is not free.
Okay, I don't know about that.
It depends. It's just if you have a part of your studio doing work and it's free.
Because what had happened with this Rockstar offerings is they build, like, of course it makes all the financial sense of the world. They build this very huge, detailed open world, right, with hundreds of NPCs and activities and all that sort of stuff. And then they give you like a single player experience on it, right? What is the idea? What has been the hallmark of the Rockstar open worlds is that you not only have the main story, but you can like get lost into the world and do stuff, right? But that translates very well to an open multiplayer world because they just lift up all that huge open world that they did for the one experience. And
you're assuming that that's what people want, but you don't know.
No, I'm not talking about what people want. I'm talking about what in the head of the developers makes sense, right? You already have all this work done in the open world, and it's not that inconvenient to just change some stuff in terms of mechanics and how you build the characters of the players, and put it on an online multiplayer experience, right? That's what I'm talking about. Like that makes a lot of sense. From a developer mindset, you build this huge world and then you have the possibility of have an online version on it, right? That's why these offerings make sense. They make sense. So my question is, like, in that same mindset, when you build this huge world, what other franchise can like take this path? And the first one that I come to mind is Assassin's Creed franchise, because they build this recreation of cities and that sort of stuff, where you have a lot of different activities to do. Of course, you have to change a little bit of the mindset. Assassin's Creed
is not designed for multiplayer.
Yeah, you have to change a little bit the mindset of the activities and that sort of stuff, because Assassin's Creed
you have to redesign everything.
Yeah.
The game is not designed for multiplayer.
Yeah.
Or for online interaction.
So you're saying, like, if you see some of these online offerings, you won't be worried even if they don't came included with the base game?
Say that again.
Like, you won't worry if the online version of the game doesn't come included with the normal retail single player story version of the game. You won't mind.
No, I wouldn't.
So you think that it's fair that if you have this offering online, has been designed for online and maintained in the servers, they deserve to have extra compensation on top of the $60 retail game?
I mean, it is a cost that they're incurring into.
Fair enough.
I'm not saying they're not making huge money out of it. They probably are. That's what they're doing it.
Yeah.
But still, like, they probably still have a team of people working on it. If not making new content, just maintaining the game.
All right.
Takes away from the developer time.
I get where you're coming from.
That's funny. That's something that people ignore, is that when you have online games, even if you're not producing new content, you still need a small team of people keeping up the game.
Yes.
Maintaining the game.
Yes.
And that on top of like just the usual cost of the physical resources to run things. It's not like it's free out there, and then like the developers
It's
just
not free.
put it out there and just walk away. That doesn't like you still need to have customer support. You still need to have like maybe one community person to answer questions and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So yeah, I'm interesting that they're taking these routes of making a lot of things online.
It is interesting. I don't see a point really. But okay.
Well, they're doing it. There be some demand if they're doing it. And for the final news, Destiny has now a D&D style campaign. So what they did is they took the D&D 5th edition rules and they applied it to the Destiny universe. And that means character creation, character advancement, everything, weapons.
Okay, so what you're saying is that there is a D&D mod to play Destiny.
Yes, correct. They just released it.
Okay, but
the first
it's
version.
Like tabletop game.
Tabletop game, yeah. Pen and paper.
Yeah, tabletop.
Yeah, would you like to play Destiny pen and paper? What? No? Why not?
I mean,
this is great. I don't know. I like the
is it
lore of
great?
Destiny.
Is it really?
I like the lore of Destiny, Lucho. And it's like, oh yeah, cool. You can now make a campaign with like the cool lore and make it a better narrative that we have in the game.
No, that's. Look. To be honest, I have never understood the idea of having like these pen and paper RPGs based on other franchises.
All right, yeah.
Because what I personally like of tabletop RPG or pen and paper RPG is the option of doing and creating my own
your own thing, your own
That's what I like, and like the master and the players both create the lore and the universe together. And,
but
it is out there to explore.
That's not necessarily the case, right? You when you pick up an RPG, they bring.
I'm telling you, that's what I like about tabletop RPG.
All right. Yeah.
And like limited myself to now it's gonna be a Destiny setting. That's kind of stupid. Like that takes away all the fun for me.
But all the settings have backstories. Like all the settings have.
But you can ignore all of that. You can do your own thing.
You can do. Yeah, you have the way it generally works is like you have a starting point in the lore of the RPGs, right? Like,
but you can disregard all the lore if you want, or like
absolutely you can change it 100%. You can say this never happens. Yeah. But what is the difference with the Destiny setup? You can like change some stuff in the Destiny.
That the people who are gonna play these are people who coded Destiny lore, and they're gonna be but we have to adhere. Who cares about the lore of Dungeons and Dragons? Like Dungeons and Dragons has lore, sure, but it's dragons and things, and who gives a shit?
Yes, that's true.
And it is even the same for Exalted. That we play Exalted. It has its princess queen thing lore
and the plague and stuff.
But at the end of the day, we just go around doing our own thing, kind of. Demons exist.
And I have like me as a storyteller. I have my own plans of how the story of the world will advance.
But that's not the idea. Like the idea of playing in a setting like Destiny or WoW for that regard, or Final Fantasy, or think of your preference setting is to like immerse yourself in that world.
Yeah.
That someone else created, and that takes away for me the enjoyment of pen and paper RPG. for
enough.
me.
All right.
That's my personal opinion. That's just how I like playing RPG.
So have you played any tabletop RPG based in a game?
I played a modification of Star Wars. I forgot the name of the.
Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, there is some again
like a D&D Star Wars thing. Yeah.
Yeah, 5th edition Star Wars.
Yeah.
And they public like proper books and that sort of stuff. I remember this. I played the Star Wars RPG too.
I have played that one.
Yeah.
But
I played an anime-based one. I played Macross.
Yeah, Macross. Yeah.
Yeah. What is the name of the anime? It has like 500 anime.
It's one mecha thing.
Yeah, it's a Gundam kind of thing. No, it's not a Gundam. It's kind of.
I have seen some based on Gundam kind of thing. Those look interesting, kind of, but again, it's not my thing.
There is one based on. Well, it's funny because there is one based on Baldur's Gate, but Baldur's Gate was originally based in Neverwinter Nights. There is a setting of Dungeons and Dragons which is dark setting. Man, I forgot the name.
Also, like, I mean, I have never hidden that I don't like D&D. I'm not the biggest fan of D&D and most of this.
You don't like the system? The system?
I find it boring.
Yeah.
Nah. It's not my thing. So a lot of these like mods for D&D, like they're still based in D&D.
Yes.
Even if the setting is like some other type of.
Yeah, the general they rise like the majority of mechanics they take them from D&D.
And I'm not a big fan of the D&D mechanics.
Yeah.
So
So, but it's very interesting that they now like. How big is the Destiny community when they actually want a D&D mode for Destiny? Or maybe they think that the story as narrated, because again, I, the long name gamer, I like the lore of Destiny a lot, right? But I feel like the game makes a bad job of actually delivering all that interesting lore.
Yeah,
right?
That's fair.
Yeah, so I really like this. The fact that it's based on the D&D system, D&D system is not the best RPG system. It's the easy. I don't know. From a storyteller to storyteller, my friend. In terms of how quick the players pick up a system, do you think that the Dungeons and Dragons system is easy to pick up?
I think D&D is the easier for new players to pick up. Yeah. Because it's very straightforward.
Yeah.
But my problem with the system is that it's not. I feel like it promotes bad role playing.
What do you mean?
Like it promotes a lot of tell the master what you're doing instead of just role playing it.
Okay, yeah.
For like and like new player, and it's because new players focus a lot on like.
The rules and the mechanics. Yeah.
And the mechanics.
Yeah, you're right.
So like when you're a new player in D&D, you focus on that, and that creates like players that are kind of
more rule based. Like, more tactical.
Not only rule based, but then when they role play, they tell stuff instead of role playing it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like those type of players that are kind of and then I tell this person that
Yeah.
I don't care. Do it like just get in character. And
get in character and do it.
And I feel like and it's not of D&D's fault. It's just that it's easy to like the rules in itself are easy to pick up, and when you're a new player, that's what you
struggle with
into.
Yeah. And then
So, but then I'm not a big fan of that because I like the.
I will agree with you. Like that's why I like the White Wolf now Onyx Pad.
That's why we like the Onyx Pad White Wolf.
Yeah, the Onyx Pad White Wolf systems because the way they compete is that they focus on role playing. like the important things, and they tied a lot of systems to how the player role plays and help him to role play better, like more emphasis on how you act as the character. And that's the reason why we do like
and I feel like that helps players improve in the role playing part of the game. Which is hard, it
is hard. If anybody says like role playing is easy, he's lying to you.
No, it's not easy.
Playing a role playing game is easy because you just have to pick up the rules. But role playing, that's a story.
No, it takes a lot of time to learn to get into character and to be on character at any moment. Disposition. It takes a lot of practice. That's fine, but I agree. I feel like the White Wolf Onyx pack systems help more with that.
Yeah, they're more focused
because the systems themselves are built around that.
So. Yeah, they're more focused on easing the player to get into character and use what his character is to advance in the game. That's the difference.
I mean, we're running an Exalted campaign right now, and we've seen how some of our friends have improved a lot, like the role playing part of of role playing.
Yeah, and
that doesn't happen with D&D.
Correct. We can say that, like, I don't know, D&D is more of a gameplay based system, where the gameplay of D&D is the thing more than a the proper role play. Of course, if you have a good master and he's like.
If you have a good master and good players, you can do with D&D whatever
you want. Yes,
it's gonna work. It's gonna be amazing.
Yes, deep role playing and everything else. Yes. That's
like if you put together a group of like experienced role players, sure, D&D is gonna work. It's gonna be amazing. Of course.
Yeah.
That's not what we're saying.
But I don't know.
Like in conclusion, I'm just not a big fan of D&D. And most of these mods are like D&D based. So,
But hey, it's super cool that the people who wants to like more lore, like I really like this because again, I really like the Destiny lore, but I don't like how they deliver it on game and how they connect it to the actual Destiny game. So cool that there is a way for people to actually like do more lore-based campaigns.
Do more fanfic.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, I'm all for it that people role-playing and plays more role-playing games because that helps them to create more interesting stories on my... And there's benefits to role-playing that you get more empathic, and I don't know, there's a bunch of benefits of role-playing, or playing role-playing games.
I mean, role playing is fun on itself, but I don't know. I'm just Also, there are only 3 classes, or how is that gonna work?
No idea. the only thing that they
again just Hunter, Warlock, and Titan.
Yeah, the only thing that they show here is that no, they have 9 classes. They have 9 classes created from scratch based on existing Destiny 2 subclasses. So your class is your subclass.
So you
cannot change between So you're either a gunslinger,
like a stone warlock, electric warlock, and
you're a stone warlock, or you are a hunter gunslinger, or a void walker.
I see what they're doing.
Yeah. Which makes more sense in terms of systems. Like like changing between classes will be like a crazy thing for pen and paper. Especially for D&D, because the systems of D&D are very stern.
Yeah, are very rigid.
Yeah. So that's
the
way.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that was a good solution. And they say that they are going to add the stasis subclasses as an expansion for it.
No, it's interesting. It's not for me probably, but it's interesting.
So they have like 14 types of weapon that let you upgrade your perk in the weapons. So you choose you choose a type of weapon, and then you
Do they have
buy a
bounties as
tweet.
well?
What?
Do they have bounties as well?
I don't know. I don't think... Oh my god, they have unique status elements, tether, and despawn and that sort of stuff. Unique stats for all races. You can play as hostile races. You can play as Cabal, Fallen, Hive, Vex.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Sure.
Interesting. Yeah, the best tier is very complete. The delivery of this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not claiming that it's not complete.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, that's the news of this week.
Weirdness.
Yeah.
That's all for this week's news with the Sweaty and the Farmer. My name is Lucho, and you can find me on Twitter at LuzJPolanco.
And I am the London Gamer, and you can find me on Twitter at the London Gamer, and on Twitch on twitch.tv/London Gamer, where I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Generally. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the Sweaty, the Farmer, and the news. Please do everything social that helps us here. I hope you enjoy all weird news. And yeah, we love you all, guys. See you next time.
We do love you all. Bye.
Bye.